Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a navbar looped menu using Vue.js. Okay, to begin, we open our code editor. As for me, I'll be using Visual Studio Code. Okay, so here is my code editor, and I'm going to be creating a looped navbar in the home page. As you can see, we have home page already open here. So we start with creating our HTML document. Then later we write our view code to present our data in the HTML um, code. Okay, so let's begin. No, doc is we just created our HTML um, skeletal page. So we give it a name, we change the title to Vue.js looped navbar. Okay, so because we are creating a Vue.js application, we will need to import Vue.js. So I just come to I have it saved somewhere, so I just copy it from there. Okay, the link and place it in the head tag, as you can see, just after the title. I just place it here. So we have and save. So we have Vue.js, Vue.js imported. So we continue. We come to the body tag to create the navbar. I'm going to be, I'll go to, what's it called? Um, Bootstrap, yeah, Bootstrap to fetch a navbar template. We'll be working with that. So I go to this URL, getbootstrap.com, then copy. This is enough. All right, this is a nav bar. So we'll be using this template for our looped menu. So I copy, then paste. All right, and save. So before we start coding our Vue.js, let's see if this is loading properly on the HTML page. So I come to where the HTML page is saved, then I open. Okay, as you can see, this navbar here now it's now populated here. Okay, it's now loading here actually. So excuse me. Now let's begin. Come back to my Visual Studio Code. Then we are going to be working using this as a template, but we don't need the other um, menus. We don't need the futures, pricing, and disabled. So I just delete them and keep one. So this particular one is a template for Vue. Okay, we are going to be using this as a template for Vue to populate more of the menu and the URL. So let's remove this. It's not needed for our logic. For our code. So let's go and see the page again. Let's refresh and see what we have left. So we have home page. So you're going to see this page. When we are done, we are going to add home, about us, services, project, and so on. So we do that with Vue.js. Okay. So to start with Vue.js, we create a script. Yeah. Okay. Script created. Then we call it in to the page Vue create app, open and close parentheses. So to create an app, to create a Vue.js app, you will initialize it by saying Vue, then do what? Create an app. Then when it's done creating an app, we say mount. Okay, mount. Then we close it. Okay, with a semicolon. So in here, We start by adding a curly braces, then enter. Then what are we building? Remember a looped menu, right? So we enter data, okay, then open and close, then another curly braces, right? Then we say create this app, impute this data, then return. So return, right? So now remember we are creating link, right? We are creating links, home page, and about us, and so on and so forth. So we say links, right? Then we are going to create an array. Okay, that array holds the link. Okay, so to create an array, we just do the square bracket, then we end it here. So in the array, we do a curly brace again, then and a comma, right? In this curly brace, we start entering our menu. Let's start with text. The first page is the home page. Then URL, sorry, and URL, say home page, home.html. Okay, so this is our first menu in the array. So let's create other ones. No, okay, okay. So copy and pasted the rest. So we say about us, about, say services, we say services, contact, 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 partner. Let's just say, let's give this an external link. Google. Okay, I think we are done. Let's delete the other one. Okay, so as you can see, we created an array and we put all the data that will be returned here. Okay, these are the data that will be returned. Then we'll be using those data in our HTML file. I mean, an HTML code here. Okay, so we created the home, the about, the services, the contacts, and the partner. And let me just give this https google.com, right? Okay, so what's next? So now we said mount what? Okay, we say mount the nav bar because that is where this data will be presented. Okay, so we just come here, nav, we say nav. Okay, so we are done with the Vue.js side. Let's make sure everything is okay. So yeah, now this is our template. Okay, this is a template that we'll be using to work. I mean to display all this data, um, about services and content and so on and so forth. So we come to the link. We come here to the list command. Then to create this, a loop. We have to create a loop, right? To create a looped menu, we have to create a loop using the V or Vue.js. Use loop is equal to then then the string, right? We say link in links, right? So we created a loop. We say create one link among the links rather, links, yeah? So, excuse me. Then here we'll delete this. We don't need it anymore because we want to pull the menu from the array. So we open double curly braces. We say link dot text, right? Link dot text, right? Then in the href, which is the link, right? We say double curly braces as well. We say link dot links. Oh, sorry. Dot URL. Then we save. That should be it. Let's hope our code runs. Let me check it again. Then we'll come to then to our page and refresh. Oh, there's an error somewhere. So let's debug it. Okay. So here is not a semicolon, just a comma, right? Um, let's check again. Let's refresh. All right, you can see we have the home, about us, services, contacts, then partner, and the partner is linking to an external file. Okay, so if you find this content informative, please don't forget to like our page, share, and subscribe. Thank you.